Yo, you pulled up New York. You pulled up real New York on the big one.
Changing some niggas litter dudes out here. They be walking around diffy for life.
He knew that you were a good rep.
You know I was a god already, young. He kidnapped that and left no ransom note. I'm so ahead of my time. Like, my parents was flirting in front of me, my jada.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He bucked up.
See, now I can say, welcome to the Bucked Up Podcast. We here live in Worcester. It's not even
With the
live.
flea guard, walking on water trying not to trip. You feel what I'm talking about?
In the woo.
In the woo, you heard? Big woo. They call me OD Flea when I'm here in the woo. An old sturdy bastard, you feel what I'm talking about?
What would you do? See, I'm trying to get back on smoking bowls, but what would you do if someone pulled out a bowl in the studio?
Look what I'm about to pull out the smoke. I'm about to roll up.
What would you?
I'm about to roll up. So if a nigga pull
never
out,
met me, I'm sitting in the studio with you, and I pull this out, and I go, "This is, you got something I can smoke at?"
so yo, I smoke crack, so I'm with that. Like, I'll be like, yo, my job, I got some crack.
You start eating the bottom
facts and
of
shit.
it.
Like, I pull out a spoon on you, like, yo, my job, here, you want light the spoon? Like, let's get it right, my job. Nah, but yo, I'm gonna keep it tall like Andre the Giant. I knock no smoking. I do not knock that. You smoke, that's what you smoke, that's what you smoke, my jada. As long as you keep that shit over there. That shit over there.
You got
smoke.
a restraining
I need a
order
scissor to
against
smoke.
glass. I got scissors.
You got scissors, my jada?
I got a bowl and I got scissors.
Don't tell me you one of them arts and crafts class rolling ass niggas. Some niggas you roll a blunt, they come with a ruler, they come with a scissor, oh yeah.
Wait.
They come with an architect. I think you should, maybe cut the end here.
And I got the bowl.
I think I brought a robot out. This is wild.
Yo, this grinder.
I literally only need a scissor to open the bud.
I know.
Everything else is man-made.
You should break
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit
straight,
again.
yeah. I'm old flea with it, my jada, that OG shit, you feel what I'm talking about?
People say it's sacrilegious to grind weed up, but I'm just lazy.
What's sacrilegious when a bitch loves your nuts so much?
Yo, when she gets down on your knees and prays.
Yeah, it's praise for your nuts.
Sacrilegious.
All right, bet I got it. I get it now. Yeah, flea.
Yeah, you can't be pulling a pound out to put in a bowl.
That's that.
That can't
That's
happen.
crickets. Yeah, you can't do that.
That's cricket.
Yeah, that's cricket. That's a green insect. That's what you call that. Crickets. Quiet.
You also can't have shit weed now. Like if weed is like,
Cause it's so hard to find cock-a-doodle-doo right now in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like every young jod out here in these scrittles got za. Like if you could find some cock-a-doodle-doo, I'm proud of you. Find me some Reggie. The next nigga to find me Reggie, I'll give you a stack. I'll give you a band. Find me some Reggie.
why do you think that
Can't
is?
find Reggie nowhere.
Why?
Cause Reggie Carter just stopped caring about Lil Wayne. I don't know, my jada.
Reggie retired.
Word, Reggie retired, flickadoo.
But how much do you think
I smoke
it is?
Hayes though. I smoke Isaac.
Oh, you like the up
only do
You like
Isaac.
that up.
I only do Isaac, my jada.
Why?
Yo, you see what's in his bag? A pound and ACG.
Yo, you pulled up New York. You pulled up real New York on the big one. With a
Big
pound.
BMF, talk to me, Lord Leon. Yeah. And my bag was exclusive Imperial, nigga. We don't do no regular nothing. There's no mere mortal shit going on here. Only God. The only walk on water. He is a God. He may have not known yet, but now he knows because I am not able to be around any mere mortals. It's against my contract in life. God. My bond track.
I did DMT. That's how I know I'm a god.
Oh yeah. When I did DMT, I was chilling with the green nigga too.
Really?
Green
You
nigga,
did
that's
that
my
shit?
son.
You blasted off?
Green nigga's my job. I was
Bro.
chilling with him for like an hour.
I don't get you. I know someone's maybe
It's called
not
flea MT. I did flea.
DMT. I know when someone's not real with themselves when they do it and they don't blast off. You know what I mean? When they're like, you're not ready for this shit now. You're not ready for this.
That shit changes some niggas litter dudes out here. They be walking around diffy for life.
Did it change your shit?
It just made my dick like 2 inches bigger. Other than that,
Damn. I think it took 2 inches off mine.
word shit. Nah, he was born like that, bro. I'm half white. I got that problem too. Nah, fuck with you.
You saw the green dude. I just did it in Nashville last week, bro.
You saw Young Buck?
Who do you think that? I did not see. I was Young Buck.
You don't want to see Young Buck.
I'm Young Buck.
You don't want to be Young Buck. Young Buck, you don't want to be Young Buck. He's into changing transmission fluid.
Oh wait, is he
He's into
the?
changing trannies, if you know what I mean.
Oh no, he's into car work.
Yeah, my Jada. He's
He's a
he's
mechanic.
he's under the hood now.
He's a mechanic now.
We gotta leave
I
him
didn't
under
even
the
know
hood, my
that.
Jada.
I might have to change my name.
Fax machine.
I didn't
You have to
know.
unbuck yourself.
Oh, do you mind moving your chain off the microphone?
Why, I froze it?
No, it didn't froze it. I just didn't want it rubbing on it and then it's making like.
Hey, yo! Bro, you're getting real Moesha, Mozart, Mojito, Mocha Chocolate, yeah, on me, bro.
I'll take a step back. I'll take a step
Look like a
back.
scarf. Look like a scarf for my shit.
Yo,
All right, look, all right. So,
you're on your housewife shit.
Housewives of Worcester? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Throwing scar.
Throwing
Bro.
skiddadoos. Hold on.
You remember when you watched like old ass shows and chicks were just like fainting on couches?
I mean, bitches do that when they come to my house anyway. They faint on couch.
They see that couch. They see that couch with the ivory armor.
And they already know.
They
Time to
fainted.
faint.
They
Can you hear me
fainted.
good? How does anybody know if they can even hear me?
I know. I feel like say check.
I'm about that check, my Jada. Nike
Good.
check.
You're perfect. You know, we're in the streets of Worcester right now.
We in the streets of the
sound
woo,
is
my
gonna
Jada.
be- The sound is gonna be.
Woo back, you heard? When I
Wait,
woo,
so
woo
why are
back.
chicks fainting on your couch?
Well, mainly because they see that I was once a plus size model, and now I'm just a slim baddie. So I'm a slim biblical now.
I still got to shop at the Big and Tall stores.
Small scripture, they call me now. Oh, you shop at Big and Tiddadoo? I miss being Big and Tiddadoo, my Tiddadoo. Now I'm some little baby Biddadoo.
What were you at your heaviest?
360. I was almost Big Punisher.
Wow, you didn't crack that 4 though.
I ain't hit that Fiddadoo though. I wanted to, my Jada, just to show I'm true pun with it. Sat in the trap in the back of Manhattan laughing at the fact that he happened to clap a cat the hat and did jack to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to show him that I'm built like that in these Squiddadoos.
There's something about being fat that changes your voice.
Yeah, and
It's like you're fat.
the
and-
numbers in your phone too. Flipperachis turn their back on the fat niggas. Till we get brisky. When we get our brisky up, and they start getting butt ass again, they all on niggas Jada, you feel what I'm talking about? Want to clip my body again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're like a new skin in a video game.
Fax machine, that's all they want.
It's like a new Fortnite
Yeah,
skin.
they just, I know some little niggas out here killing for V-Bucks, man. Shit's real out here.
For FIFA. Yo,
Fax machine.
that shit is crazy, bro.
They say, yo, bro, they kill Pete. Yo, they kill PP? Yeah, they kill little Pito, man. Word, they pop Pete. Word, my nigga, nigga said they paid the little nigga V-Buck. Fax machine.
I was reading a news story about some dude who got chirped so bad online he found the dude's house and killed him. Like he was
He's
losing
taking
so
it
bad
too
in
fitting,
Call of
my
Duty,
Jada.
bro.
Taking it too Fiddadoo now, my Jada. Like, niggas is really like ready to catch Middadoos over niggas rolling them on the Griddadoo. Like,
Over video game.
fuck a deluxe with extra Piddadoo, bro. The side order lame as Iddadoo.
When's the last time you played a video game?
Yesterday,
What'd
I
you
got
play?
a child, my Jada. They
All right. Salute. I feel you.
That's different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's different.
Grand Theft Auto is to be played the rest of your life. Mandatory.
That's like real life.
Greatest
for some
game ever
people.
made in the world, my Jada.
I don't know, bro. You gotta put so much time into that shit.
Not really.
You can't be real life poor and Grand Theft Auto poor. You
I'm
know?
keep it to it on your John. Mad niggas be dead treating Grand Theft like it's really their real life. Like what?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Fax
You
machine.
can't be hurting in real
Can't be
life
broke in real life
and
Grand
hurting in GTA, bro. You can't be hurting in real life and rich in GTA.
Either.
No. Nah. Oh, that's a
Oh, that's the
bumblebee.
what? Nah, that's the big bee. That's the
But those
blood.
are the friendly bees.
That
Those are
nigga's
the
blood. He was so big, he was blood. He's the biggest bee.
That's the friendly bee. He just starts throwing up bee
Imagine
signs.
he land back through.
Yo,
Imagine he comes through and starts, oh, we in the woo. Killer bees are swarming. Signs, my Jada.
that is so
Signs.
You know, Woo has a big like affiliation out here.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's so.
I take that meth. You gotta take that meth. You OD, man. Method man. That's biblical right there. Bars, my Jada.
I say I do D. You should get on your fucking Michael Bublé shit.
Bublé?
Singing on some jazz
Fax
shit.
machine. Michael Boob Flea.
Michael.
My boobs is flea. Yeah, word to Mammy, my nigga. Yo, ask me some shit, my nigga. I don't know. Ask me some shit that nobody ever asked me before.
Ask you some shit that no one ever asked you before. But no, who do you think that big green guy is?
Yo, on some word to Mammy, my jada. I don't know. I couldn't figure out who the nigga was, blood, but he's an organic lord. He's so fleehu, right? I feel like he knows what you about to think or say. He's a lord. I don't know who he is though. But when you take DM Titterdoo, when you take DM Flea, you see some green Titterdoo out here. You look like Piccolo.
You believe in a higher power before
That's the most name ever, Piccolo.
Piccolo's hard. That sounds like it was
Super
in,
Mo.
I see that in like Shakespeare.
Nah, Piccolo is the nigga from Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, my jada.
I know. I can't even front. Never watched Dragon Ball Z.
To be continued next on this podcast. That's all you need to know about Dragon Ball Z. As soon as it gets good, my nigga,
It's next.
to be continued, yeah.
Did you believe in like a higher power type shit before DMT?
Yeah, me. I am a higher power, my jada. You are sitting with a higher power right now. You may not feel it, my jada, but different type of organics that's put into this meat that we're having here. Pause. No homework.
Well, just like how you said, I'm only sitting here because you know the only spot. I don't sit with no scrubs either on some real shit. Like, that's how I know.
God wouldn't bring any mere mortals into your presence.
And you got good energy from the moment you hopped out the car.
I appreciate
That's how
that.
I know you got God.
I
in you.
appreciate that, my jada. Same with you. I felt your aura as soon as I hopped out the video. I was like, oh yeah, it's organic. We lordly and we auraful out here, my jada. I gotta give you a flea name too. Yeah, you need a flea name.
I'll take a flea name. I'll take a, but it gotta come organic.
Gotta be, yeah.
Gotta
Like
come
you're like
organic.
Shag Flea. Like you know Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? You're like Shag Flea. Word.
Damn it, I've never been called Shaggy before.
Shag Flea's hard.
Shag Flea.
Yo, 'cause
welcome to the Shag
You know
Flea
Austin Powers be
podcast.
shagging bitches, so
He do
you
be
shagging.
I be shagging.
So you a
bitches.
Shag Flea.
How I know these bitches ain't shit cause I be shagging.
Yeah. Give me flea fingers, look. Flea fingers, my jada. We litty.
I had a chick tell me that she had a Napoleon Dynamite fetish.
Word?
Still
You
smack.
gave her that Napoleon?
I gave her
I
that
should go
dynamite.
here, shorty.
I
My
lit the
dick
wick.
is the same height as Napoleon, so this works perfect.
Vote for Pedro.
Word, bitch.
What's the craziest pickup line a chick used on you?
Can I suck your dick?
Well, that's been you. That's the craziest one.
Yeah, 'cause the bitch just went straight. I was like, biggest homie of all homies, shorty, you are God. Like, you were straightforward. Like, you're Lord. That's the biggest homie of all homies. Bitch said, can I suck your dick? I'm like, what? You're God. Yes. Several times.
What's the best pickup line you have?
Zip. Zip. Throw a whip out, my jada. Works every time. If you're built like that,
You
don't
throwing
do it if you're
zips
not
out.
built. Bitches will be, yeah, you don't just throw zips around, my jada. Like a nigga that owes his plug. Don't just go throwing zips around.
Zips are like Disney. You got to be this tall.
Yes, you gotta be this tall to ride.
You got to be.
Fax machine.
When did you? I'm gonna keep going back to the God shit. If I hope you don't mind.
What?
When
I'm
did
the
you
lordly
realize-
of all lordlians. I love God. God is everything. I only want to be like God, nothing else.
When did you realize?
When I realized I was a God was when, speaking of zip, first time I zipped, I had to use the bathroom.
If I fix your microphone.
That's Mo. That's overruled, my jada. You can fix and pause, but that's overruled, my jada. You can't even pause.
Perfect. There we
Yo,
go. I knew my hands were gonna be in your
Hey.
face. I wasn't gonna. See?
Yo, so speaking of zip, first time I had to use the bathroom myself, babysitter was there kinda, and I zipped and she said, oh, and like I knew I was a God then. That was when I first knew
You gained consciousness
of being a God then.
in that bath. That's crazy. The reason I ask is for people listening. Do you think you either know or you don't, or do you think that's something that people can find?
First of all, you're born with it. First and foremost. It's something you're born with. Something others do feel from you, my jada. You know what I'm saying? Like, person could tell you, like, you'll just tell by them being around you and wanting to be around you all the time, kind of like following you. You feel what I'm talking about? They just want to be in your presence because you bring them such a great aura. You feel what I'm talking about? So, yeah, you can be noticed as a god from others as well. Fax machine. But you realize it yourself, though, first and foremost.
But
You won't realize it until you realize it.
you were born you.
Think. Might have been born Mike Jack. Cause some of the shit I be coming up with, bro. Rock my world, you know you did. That was the first time I sold crack, I sung that song. Good try, my jada, but that was not it.
I tried.
Or I just do flaxseed seed oil all day. I just,
That's when you swing and you miss. I went for
yeah,
the.
you flacked out. You flacked the fuck out. Roberta flacked that, my jada.
That was like the power swing
wild
that I struck out.
Well,
on
nah, it's
that
all right.
shit.
First try though, my jada, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it won't happen
don't fuck
again. I know when I bomb.
You don't fuck the flea up, my jada. You unfleed yourself. You unfleed foundation. You still got a little bit of your fleeter in you. You didn't fully unflee who? It's a little less.
I'm with a true professional. I can't go.
Professional.
But do you think? All right. When did you realize you were special? On no joke shit.
I was about to say, when the teacher told me that I had to go to special ed, I was getting left back. I know this. Well, I'm not special. I ain't shit. So what are you talking about? First of all. Second off, nah, I'm playing. I noticed I was special. My mother told me when I was fucking 2 years old, I used to climb out the crib and go to the piano and bang on it and just scream. And like, she said, I'll start like, humming and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And she heard melodies coming out. So I'll be 2 years old going to bang on the piano and she'll hear melodies. And she said every church she would go to, the pastor would stop the sermon and like, you have a blessed child in your stomach. You feel what I'm talking about? And I wasn't supposed to be born. My mother was supposed to die having me. The doctor told her, either you're gonna die trying to have this child, or you're just not gonna have the child and live. She didn't pay attention to the doctor, you feel what I'm talking about? And I came out lordly. And every church she went to, they told me you got a blessed child in your stomach. Shit like that. Those stories my mother tells me, that's why I got a blessed child right here. Those are the things that remind me. You feel what I'm talking about? Let me know I'm special. You feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But you don't like drawing attention to it.
Nah.
I understand.
Nah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But I have to ask you about that shit because I also want to know how you have such a good mentality when even you're telling me about your mom. I feel like life has thrown you a lot of curveballs.
I got cancer stage 4. My mother got Alzheimer's stage 3. I got 2 kids, as you can see. Everybody depends on me. You feel what I'm talking about? But that's a part of being flea. It's a part of being a lord. It's a part of being a god. It's a part of being a man and provide and protect. You feel what I'm talking about? I got a lot on my plate, but don't I look like I can finish it? So, you know, it's about putting more on your plate, actually. Sacrificing more for those around you. You feel what I'm talking about?
No one doing less than you is doing more than you.
Exactly. That's a fact.
I
didn't understand that. I just act like I did, but
no,
that's fine.
You said that you got to put more on your plate. If someone has less on their plate, they're not doing more than you. They're not accomplishing more than you. If someone's doing less than you, they can't do more than you. Kind of makes sense or no?
It makes a little sense. When you're high enough, that shit hits.
I put that fucking weed edible.
Oh, you're Lydia Letitia Latoya.
That's what I. You want me to conduct a serious interview?
No, I want you to conduct some bullshit. I want some bullshit, my job.
All right, cool.
Yo, so what was you just asking me? Some shit.
I like people listening. The reason I asked you about any of that shit is I like people listening to know if they're special or not, and that they'll know if they know. And if they don't, they aren't doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta tap into that special. So it's like when I go to Zorba's and I don't wanna pay full price, I tap into the special. You gotta tap into that special, my Jadada. There's something special about every single person on this earth. You feel what I'm talking about? You just gotta tap into that shit. Fax machine, you gotta find it. And when you find it though, you have to sacrifice everything for it. I'm talking about put every last dollar you have, every last bit of your time you have into that special thing that you are. You feel what I'm
You're
talking
gonna
about?
lose people who aren't doing that
Along
same.
the way, you're gonna lose people that don't believe in themselves as much as you believe in yourself. You feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's just a part of it, my Jada. When you're a god, you're gonna lose mere mortals. It just happens, Fleehu. Let me get a musician? Yeah. I see myself as an overall entertainer. An entertainment god.
What made rap?
I rap, I produce, I direct, I edit,
You do your videos?
yes, I do everything.
That shit's crazy.
I'm hands-on, my Jada, with everything.
Why?
Cause the same way I put hands on a nigga that disrespect me, I put hands on my project so it's not disrespected. It gotta be all me, 100% me, every single part of it. You feel what I'm talking about? So when you come Skyfitch or Jada, you really coming, you really landed through my world. You feel what I'm talking about? Everything's from scratch, it's me. So that's really what you should be getting from artists anyway. You feel what I'm talking about? Like Dre say he a producer, he has a nigga come and work at a sweatshop. Press this button, press that button, I produced it. I do the same shit, except I give that kid his production credit because I already know I'm getting credit for my bars. You feel what I'm talking about? Which I call pubs, which I call biblical spiriture.
I fuck with that. I feel like a lot of people don't want to, they want to show that it is all them, so they don't want to give credit to the people that helped them along the way.
Fax machine. Kanye West kidnapped Travis Scott and locked him in the basement for how many years before we heard him? Now listen to his album. Everybody say yay, yay, yay. He been yay. Listen, they're gonna kidnap your aura and drain as much of your aura out of you they can first. See if you can survive and then put you out. You feel what I'm talking about? So Kanye is gonna become Travis Scott, kidnap all his aura, suck all his aura out, take all the good shit he loved about Travis Scott first, put it out. And if Travis Scott could come back from that and survive and redo it again and still make people love him, he's built for this. That's how these niggas look at this shit. You feel what I'm talking about? These culture vultures that will drain you, my Jada. Not saying Ye is a culture vulture in any way, because Ye is a god and has given so much to the culture. But when they get niggas like me, you feel what I'm talking about? Like a Max Flea, like a new Max B and these Skrittadoos, a nigga that got nothing but mad aura and brand new Flea who to give to the world, try to lock you in a room and kidnap it all and give it away first for you, see if you can survive.
Who do you think the most authentic artist out there right now?
Me. Simple.
You don't look up to anyone?
God. Look up to God. There's artists I looked up to on my way, of course, yeah, like Hove and, you know what I'm talking about, like Jay. When I was a young nigga, my Jada, I had a poster on the wall. It was fucking DMX. Word Up magazine was DMX. One was Hove. So I know I love them niggas growing up. You feel what I'm talking about? No homework.
When you think of Hove, you think of industry to the max.
You think of
training. You think
the
of
definition of the best rapper.
I love Hove.
The best rapper.
Yeah.
If you have an artist and you want to be the best rapper possible, be like him. Be like this guy, be like, oh. But I'm talking about, that's what niggas will tell you. Facts.
You don't think he's part of that same thing of draining artists of creativity because he's part of the system that is mainstream rap, quote unquote?
Yeah. He's done it too. Young Chris. Huh. They call me the young, oh, huh. That's Chris Flow. He kidnapped that and left no ransom note. Because he didn't have to. He signed them, he gave him money.
That's like when you hear the Drake songs that were the people songs before the Drake songs.
Drake don't even count. He had niggas scribe a whole. He had niggas scribe a whole video for him.
Yeah.
Drake's not even, he's not even considered. He had niggas scribe a whole video, bro, a whole verse, my jada. Crickets, I can't check for you.
So you didn't like Utopia, or you did like Utopia?
Utopia's God.
Utopia was amazing.
God.
Right?
But you hear how much,
Travis.
but now you hear Ye, you hear the Ye.
That album was fire.
But you can hear the Ye in there.
Oh, 100%. I'll say some crazy shit. I didn't really like Yeezus.
You don't hear the Ye.
I didn't like Yeezus, but I love Utopia.
Yeah, you're hearing the Travis Scott, because when you heard Yeezus, that was Travis. All the Ye you heard years, that's been Travis.
I used to listen to that Owl Pharaoh shit, that early shit. Like, I loved Utopia because it was what he was trying to do. But I ain't even trying to talk about mainstream shit like that.
Why not?
But you know what I'm... Because that's like a clickbaity question, you know?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't do like...
My whole clique is bait, you heard? Fax machine, my jada. My whole clique is bait. We come outside and niggas like, he's the big fish. You feel what I'm talking about?
As an individual, how did you know that BMF was the right group for you?
Well, I didn't just... It's not like I was fucking going to look for a rock band to join, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I heard they got a band called I Killed My Mother's Cat. I want to join this shit. I feel like I'm a good fit.
Yeah, but you still have free will.
Nah, BMF is family, you feel what I'm talking about? My buzzin' was in the music industry, met some Jadas, fell in love with them, their aura, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to do the music shit, he had a way in. He got around them, got him in. Said, yo, my cousin, they would love my little cousin. This nigga's organic, he's God. I gotta bring him around these niggas. So he brought me around him and I became family, you feel what I'm talking about? It had nothing to do with music. It wasn't about no rapping, none of that. It was just my buzzing bringing me around somebody he felt like would be family. And we clicked ever since, you feel what I'm talking about? Like clickbait.
And you just happened to rap.
And I just happened to rap.
At a high caliber.
On top of that.
There's no connection?
God.
Yeah.
God do everything, my jada. I don't be doing shit.
You think everything's predetermined?
It's written already.
Fully?
I don't write rhymes though. I don't write, but everything before me is written.
You freestyle?
Other than my bars.
Shit.
Everything before me is written other than my bars.
Where do you think ideas come from? Because I don't write my jokes. My jokes just come to me. It's very weird.
God.
But
I know because when I was a kid, I used to think of words I didn't even know. And I was like, God had to give me this shit. Word. I'm feeling sick as fuck right now. My fault, my job. I'm about to throw up.
No, all good. You want to take a little...
Nah, I'm good. I just throw up on camera. I don't care.
I don't care either. I appreciate you doing this, even with you not feeling well.
We family, my job. You had Jack Flitterdo? When Jack Flitterdo hits the Litterdo, he's the other half of the Diffie Boys.
Can you tell the story of how y'all met?
Frost gotta tell that.
He told me off camera, but you gotta tell me on camera.
Can't even remember, bro. Like, I smoked so much weed, my job. Randomly in the middle of the streets.
Bro, yeah.
We got mutual friends that I've known 10 years and all that. I meet this nigga randomly outside in the streets in New York, out here, matter of fact. He's in a beam. Randomly, my jada. That's when I had the robe on? Nah.
You had the Hugh Hefner robe?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was on my North Kid Little. Yeah, Fax.
But you rock the
It's been my brother ever since. Yeah, Fax Machine. It's my brother, like, same blood in the vein. I love this nigga to death. So when Frost hit my Little Dude, it's like a barber hitting my line. It's important. I make sure it's right. So, yeah, of course I'm here, my Jada. You family Flea.
And
You're a part of the Flea Foundation now.
I appreciate that.
Never to left, always
so
the right.
highly of you.
Flea fingers, my Jada.
He spoke very highly of you.
He was
as
just
a
high when he was
person,
speaking.
As a person and as a musician.
Thank you, Frost. You're so cute.
And that's why, like, we could talk about music. I can talk about that shit, but that's not really what the point of this podcast is.
Basically, you're saying, I haven't done no research. I don't know who the fuck you are other than what Frost told me about you, but I'm happy to have you here, my Jada.
That's not true. That's just not what I do.
I would loved it anyway. I wouldn't have been mad. All realness is love.
I appreciate that, but no, I just am not a journalist. I'm a comedian. I like fucking around, and I also like talking about people finding their path.
Found my path.
You were 16 when your cousin brought you around.
I would say around 14-ish.
So you were 14.
I was like 14, yeah. Fax Machine.
But he knew that you were a good rap.
You know I was a god already, young. Cause I already had my own lingo, my own Flea. You feel what I'm talking about? It was already there. I already had my own studio sessions. I was selling bud at like 10, 11, you feel what I'm talking about? Booking my own sessions, studios. I had a record with Busta Rhymes at like 14, 15.
At 14?
So I was already Lydia by Jada. Yeah, I was already.
Does that ruin you, getting like such highs early? Cause you're not even
Bow Wow ass nigga.
Yeah, cause
I like the little Bow Wow that never bow wowed.
Because your highs are so high that you're like, damn, everything's just normal.
You know what it is?
It's like some PTSD from war shit.
I'm so ahead of my time. Like, my parents was flirting in front of me, my Jada. You feel what I'm talking about? That's just what it is. That's all I can say it is, Flea God.
Your parents are flirting in front of you. I never had that.
That didn't happen to you?
My parents didn't flirt in front of me.
They fucked in front of you. You're that ahead of your time.
A lot of yelling.
Oh, okay.
Some throwing shit. A lot of that shit. It's funny. All right, what type of kid were you? Like inside?
Horrible kid. All I remember is everybody like, don't chill with Fat Johnny. On my block, every parent said, don't chill with Fat Johnny. That was like a thing, you feel what I'm talking about? So I was like the terror of my block when I was a kid. Fat ass, little Puerto Rican looking kid, you know what I'm saying? I was like the nigga from Fresh. You know Fresh friend Chuck Flea, Chuck E? That's me, my Jada, all the way. When I was a little nigga, Fax Machine. All my sister's friends and all, they always tell me that, like, you was Chuck E. Call me Chuck Flea, right?
All right.
Chuck Flea.
The reason I asked is like, I was like.
Why do you always have reasons you ask things?
I don't know. Thank you for calling
Sometimes
me
just
out.
ask shit.
Thank you.
Don't even have a reason. Word.
Thank you for that.
It helps you get through life quicker.
Do you want to get through life quicker though?
Nah.
Sometimes I rush it for nothing. You know what I mean? Like if I take a wrong turn, I'll freak the fuck out. And I'm like, why? It just added a couple minutes.
God did that for a reason. He wanted you to take that wrong turn. End up in the right place. Fax Machine, my Jada. I tried to get a hotel 3 in the morning last night, couldn't with my kids and all that. Ended up going into the other hotel, way better. In the morning, these little niggas wake up, they got horses and fucking paddle boats and shit. Just Lydia, my Jada. I looked like a good dad. Word.
Now back to me being the sad kid. No, that's why I'm a comedian now. I think.
Yeah, so you almost committed suicide on your bunk bed. That doesn't mean every kid's like that. You feel what I'm talking about?
I'm an only child. There were no bunk
you definitely
beds.
tried to kill yourself twice. Twice or once?
0 times. 0 times. I don't like sad white guy shit. Like, I don't like angry white guy shit. Like I don't like that shit.
You don't like white guy shit.
Why are you so?
I'm half white
I like
guy.
some. I like.
You know
some
I'm half white guy, right?
Yeah, you said you were half
But
Italian.
I'm Italian. Italian's not white.
Yeah, I like some white guy shit, but I don't like angry or sad white guy shit. Like
Yeah,
screamo shit. Yeah, like I like Will Ferrell and Seth Rogen. That's white guy shit. That's white guy shit.
Like those are the type of white friends I'm supposed to have. Will Ferrell and
Seth Rogen.
And like, what's that other Jada? You know, Beef, Down and Bound.
Oh,
Powers.
yo.
Like, these are my friends, my Jada, I'm supposed to have. Yeah, people like
Anyone
that.
in the cast of Tropic Thunder, I feel like I could be friends with. That movie's amazing.
As long as I don't gotta go brown face. Shout out my Jada Robert Downey.
You didn't like that he did the...
I didn't care. I loved it. He does drugs.
Yeah. He woke up. He's the...
Before he did that, he was in a coma with 10 white bitches in the mountains somewhere on fucking 3 kilos of coke.
He
He's
woke
the
up
Lord.
like a random
And then
person
became Iron Man.
And then becomes Iron Man. That's a comeback. You
God.
can come back from anything.
God!
Robert Downey Jr. can. That's what I'm...
Fucking Robert.
Robert Downey Jr.
That's why one of my AKAs is Loudy, is Robert Loudy Jr. Robert Downfleet Jr. too. Robert Loudy Jr. is my bud. That's my bud AKA. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm a Loudy Arabian.
How many AKAs can you name off right now?
What? Notorious B.I. Flea, Jesus Christ and Gator, Lord Leon, Your Lordship, Thy Who Walks on Water, Fleahu, Fleonitis of the Flea 100, Fleeto Puente, Fleena Turner, fucking, I'm Flyke too, because I beat her. You know what I'm talking about? I am also the Honorable Bartholomew Jabbar the 16th of Barcelona at a bar mitzvah with Bar Simpson and a Barbie, because the Barbie movie's out, so we're gonna let that rock. Also, they call me Big Punish Fleur. They fucking call me Steve Harfley when I get my shape up. You feel what I'm talking about? I got Tia and Tamara, Flea and Tamara is my 2 twin bitches. Fiance, Cleopatra, mad slipperachis, my Jada walking through. You know what I'm talking about? They call me the Jada. Jadakiss, if he's top 5, dead or alive. I'm top 3 if I do or do not breathe. That makes me Jadakiss. So that's another AKA. I'm Jadakiss, right?
Did you just come up with that
I'm
one
also
right there?
John Don Palermo is my real name. They call me Don Giovanni. Call me Don Giovanni, the mob boss. Little linguine and hot sauce. I'm a mulatto mobster. You want more?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, so I said Thy Who Walks on Water, right?
You did. No,
I'm the Banter patient now. I got cancer, I call myself Big Banter Boy. That's my new shit. Big Banter Boy, blood. And they call me the bloody old pal. That I'm talking about. They call me Fleeto Puente. What else we doing? We doing Muhammad Ali. If I snuff a nigga, know that. Gotta have.
You gotta have Muhammad Ali.
On my gun, it's called R2 Fleetu. I named my gun R2 Fleetu. Fax machine.
Beep boop, beep boop.
When I'm on the when I'm on the baseball field, or when I wear my Yankee hat, Derek Fleeter.
Oh, you like to play baseball?
No. I like to move base and make it home. Call me Derek Fleeter. Call me Derek Fleeter.
Have you used that before?
Never.
All right.
I've never used Derek Fleeter. Queen Latifah when I wear a big hat. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear tank tops. I don't wear I don't wear tank tops. I wear white fleeters. All right, just so you know.
That's back to the Flyke Turner.
Yeah, when I'm balling, I wear fleets. They're not cleats, they're fleets.
Oh.
Fleet and Ivory Waynes. Don't forget him. Leon Sanders.
I think you went for like 3 minutes straight right there.
If I threw a Pokeball on the floor right now, Pikachu will come out.
You think you could do stand-up comedy?
I think I'm Fleazy E before he got shot with the needle.
Do you want to keep going? It sounds like you
I think I'm
wanna
a stand-up nigga though. Fuck stand-up comedy. I always been a stand-up nigga. So I could do stand-up anything. I could stand up in a bitch. Like this. And then you call me Ron Jeremy.
I met Ron Jeremy once.
Oh, now you met Ron Jeremy, so.
I met Ron Jeremy.
You met the white version and the black
Ron
version.
Jeremy Flea.
The half-white version and the white version.
I wouldn't shake his hand. I'd give him a.
I give him this elbow.
Yeah.
I give him this.
He has hella diseases.
You give him this, look. Welcome to Wakanda.
I've had my wild share of shit, never caught a disease.
You never caught a disease? I fuck everything raw and never caught none either.
That's what I'm saying.
Fax machine. I'm OD Flea. I told y'all niggas.
I feel like a kid's technically
old sturdy bastard.
A kid
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
A kid is technically an STD.
Yeah. That's what I had.
That's like
I had
the
a
most
fucking
long-lasting STD you could have as a kid. I just wrote a bit right there.
I love STDs.
You love your STDs.
I love STDs.
You are a dope father too.
Dude, love the
that's also
STDs. Thanks.
You have good energy of seeing how you interact.
I'm actually a terrible father. I just try to act like that in front of you, but thanks.
You yell and shit.
I beat them. I don't feed them.
You put them in
I'm
cages.
playing. That's a lie.
You put them in cages.
Niggas got me on AC.
Yeah.
Niggas got me on A-Flee-S. I'll be done. Yo, I need a water. Where's that drink I had?
Right there. Eduardo, you mind?
Eduardo, you got water in your name.
Eduardo.
Thank you for handing my Eduardo.
Eduardo.
I appreciate you, my Jada. Thank you.
Is that what that was?
Oh, no, this is gingeridity.
Oh. I don't know what happened to your water then. I finished my edible.
I ate like 10 edibles before I came here.
How many milligrams?
500.
All right. That's a good dose.
I only do 500 millis and better, my Jada.
I did 1,500 on a plane once. It just wasn't a...
Shrooms on a plane is Lord.
Shroom? Is that the craziest place you've tripped?
Damn, might be. Yeah. Shrooms on a plane. You ever heard of snakes on a plane? Pause. Shrooms on a plane.
I don't like that you can't move. Unless were you in first class?
I thought you meant me. Like you're so free you can't even move.
You can't, you're stuck right there. Were you in first class tripping or were you in fucking economy tripping? Because those are two different trips right there.
Do I look like a nigga that do economy, my Jada? I do flea economy. I do econo flea.
But this also could have been when you're younger. I'm not gonna assume you're always flying first class. You never know. You never know.
I do fly first class, but never. I like interacting and fucking with people. When I'm rich, I'm gonna still not want first class. I'm gonna want to sit in between somebody. 300 pounds.
It's kind of like when you're backstage at a concert, you can't enjoy it as much as like when you're in the audience.
Like before I shoot heroin between my pinky toe and my ring toe at night, I think there's someone that would want to be close to someone in the world right now. They just want to hug somebody, and they can't. I never thought any of that in my life, my nigga. You dead ass, my Johnny? You thought I'd think of shit like that, B? Like, yo, cut this shit off, my nigga. Y'all niggas got me on some gay shit, my nigga. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, but fax machine, that whole shit was a lie. I just wanted to say some shit.
Yeah, you just
Well,
went
you
off on, you just went into improv.
I wanted y'all to
right
cry.
there.
I wanted y'all to cry.
I mean, even if you cut off right there, that would have been a good ending to the podcast.
Little twinkly music. Twink, ding, ding, ding. There's someone out there that really wants to hug someone.
I was gonna ask you, are you the person to give them that hug?
I am. With my dick.
You just want to dick down a sad chick to make her feel better.
Dick down a sad chick to make her a bad bitch, my Jada. That's what I do, nigga. Fax machine.
You're like a therapist.
Word. The rapist. Do you know if you take the word therapist, it's the rapist. That's bad.
That is
Terrible. You just called me a rapist, my Jada. I am not at all a rapist. Women like throw themselves, like they rape me. Ask me shit. I've been raped.
Their therapist.
I've been
to you.
raped. I've been raped
I mean,
by a woman.
me too. I woke up to a chick riding my face once. Like blackout drunk woke up.
That's violation, my job. I'm throwing shorty.
Oh, like she's running at
Fatality.
She's if
I wake up to that fatality,
the Mortal Kombat shit.
finish her. Shorty, I did not give you. You gave permission first.
No, I woke up. She's riding my face.
Finish her. Burr, burr, burr.
Hadouken.
Finish her, yeah.
Throw that.
Throw it dumb far across the room.
Oh, you don't.
Hmm?
Nah. I was gonna say, I feel like he showed me your shit a while ago, and I feel like you've been pushing more shit out a lot.
Lately, more than ever.
Lately, yeah.
That's what happens when the doctor tells you you're gonna die in 4 months.
Yeah.
He was wrong though. I don't die.
But it still gave you that motivation to push.
Every single human being that's watching this or sees this or is here right now, document every single thing you do in life. You never know when it's gonna end.
That's a big thing. I think a lot of people want to leave lasting impression, but they don't know how. You
Document.
don't know what your legacy is going to be.
Journals, there's iPhones. What do you want?
Honestly, look at someone like Anne Frank. She was just like a random ass Jewish girl.
What was her
Someone
name
found-
too?
And found her fucking.
Crazy,
Someone
right?
found her journal, and now she.
Now everybody wants to give Anne the friend.
Oh, wait. You dick down Anne Frank?
1000%, no thought.
She was pretty sad. You could be her.
I'll lift her up. Literally, lift her up and lift her up.
You got to be quiet in that attic.
Give Anne the whole frank, bro.
You got to be quiet in that attic.
And I don't give bitches the whole frank either. I be giving them half. You gotta give some slipperachis half the joint. Cause then they start getting all emotional, get diffy, they get fine to emo. Amy Winehouse. Only half. 75% depending on how she acts.
You asked me why I say certain shit, so I'm asking you why you cover your mouth when you blow smoke out.
To inhale it through my nose. Too much wind.
So you don't get. Oh, okay. Smart. Smart. I just thought. I don't know. I didn't know what that was. It's so you get the most high out of it.
Unknown effect, yeah.
Yeah. You waste a ton of that shit. All right.
Like my son when he first came out trying to feed him chicken Popeyes.
When you first found out, is that when you immediately started pushing, or was there like a grace period?
When I first found out I was pregnant, was that when I started pushing my son out? What do you say?
You said that when you found out, when the doctor gave you 4 months to live, you started.
I knew what you were saying, my nigga. I was just joking. I was being a fuck. I thought you were a comedian. What
You have to understand, I'm getting higher and higher at this podcast, and you're fucking with me more and more.
I love it. Yo, my
Can
job.
you feel my anxiety rising?
Hell yeah, flea. Anxiety flea.
That's my real flea name. Anxiety flea.
My nigga anxiety flea. Jag flea, the anxiety flea god. All right, so what was he talking about?
Did you immediately feel an energy to push forward when you found
When I found out about the banter shit?
Yeah, when you got...
Nah, I was shook for banter. I'm like, damn. Felt mad bad for Cancer. I was like, damn, Cancer, bro, yo, you got it hard right now.
That's a tough verse.
You got stage 4 Fat Bible?
That's a tough verse.
Yeah, that's a tough verse. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get through round 1.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on you.
But look at my job and me too.
I'm flying out to Vegas.
I just went broke on me. Where's my wifey going? Where you going?
She's like, this shit, how long have we been going, Eduardo?
Where I going?
Do you want to dip?
Roll your window down, girl. You can't talk through the window? All right.
I was like, we can end it right there.
I was just being a father.
I understand. You see your kids leave.
I don't give a fuck. You asked the questions. I don't care. I'm with whatever.
Is there anything you wanted me to talk about? Because this is just, honestly, I've really enjoyed this.
I'm having a good time.
This is a fun time. As you can tell, it's just a free-form conversation with a
Yeah, I'm
anxious
not
community.
looking for nothing special, Majada. You're a bad joint. You're good.
What do you have
Did a
coming?
gangster ever call you a bad joint before?
Nah.
Cheers to that, bro.
Cheers. Yours is.
Gangster just called him a bad joint.
I was gonna say yours is much fatter, but pause on
Hey,
that.
yeah, whoa.
You're fucking.
Overruled, buddy.
You're.
Overruled, bro.
You cheers the show with
No
me.
way out of that.
I know. That's why I had.
I didn't cheers that gay shit you said though, Majada.
I know. I wasn't cheersing
Before
that.
that, yeah, not after. For the
I'm
record.
not even vouching for that shit. I'm
Okay.
just saying that is what I was about to say, and I had to call it out because it was.
Yeah,
black.
not the mojito shit.
This is a podcast.
Not the
and
last of the Mohicans
the last. The last.
podcast.
The last of the young bucks.
The last of the Young Bucks podcast.
The last.
Yeah. So now old people say, you young bucks got a lot to learn. It's a whole nother meaning. They cutting your ass worse than you think, nigga. They calling you a tranny lover. I love trannies, but not in that way. Let me get a lighter.
What do you have coming?
Do I have coming?
Yeah.
My dick in your girl, nigga. Nah.
I'm single. Thank God.
Coming out of my dick in your girl. There's a party in your girl's mouth. Everybody's coming. Remember we used to say shit like that when we was kids? I got a lingo Bible coming where I teach y'all my lingo.
Oh, I need that.
Got you, my Jada. I'm gonna have that at your doorstep, Fleegity. Who else gonna have your copy? Got the lingo Bible coming. I got the New Testament coming, which is Before They Bury Me, my album. Before They Bury Me is not a sad, I'm gonna die right now type of title. Before They Bury Me could be any time. I could die at any moment. I've been had that title before the cancer too. You know what I'm talking about? So don't think that that's what did that. Then I got the Old Testament, the best it took. So all of you that don't know about the undisputed greatest ever, TUGE, go do your flea search. That's who I was before Fat Bible. That's the Old Testament. I'm gonna put out the best it took. And while this is all going on, it's a documentary. A documentary on your Jada himself. We're gonna drop a documentary. And all this will be on my website, fatbible.shop.
Dope as fuck. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for doing this too, my Jada. Like, you came outside, brought all your equipment. Sure, you gotta pay this nigga.
This is the first time I've ever done something with the real camera. I always shoot my shit. I've shot every 310 podcasts.
I get the real camera?
First one
My
ever.
Jada.
That's what I'm saying. First one ever with the real camera.
See my Jada, and he got his flea name, Yulidia, my nigga. Flag, my nigga, my nigga
Anxiety
Shag Flea, the anxiety flea god. We're Lordlian. So all y'all that think y'all got anxiety, I got anxiety flea. You're in good hands like Allstate. Just smoke a yappy and come back to the Lordlian or hit my line. 646-784-1225. If you got anxiety flea, Scarface Jada. I talk to everybody 5 minutes. Word to man.
You don't want me to bleep that out?
Everybody ball me. No homework, ball your Jada.
Salute. Peace out.